Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Where are you calling from, Jessica?
I'm calling in from California.
Lovely. The first spirit that comes to me, Jessica, is I receive a male. And he seemed to be, at one point, darker hair, dark complected. Did you ever get squeezed so tightly that I feel like this guy would pick you up and you could hardly breathe?
I have a brother who's passed on.
Uh-huh.
And I was really young, so I have very little memory of him. I was 3 years old when he passed away.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's...
Okay. And he would just scoop you up into his arms and just like squeeze, and you couldn't even breathe.
I've been told that he loves me so much, so that makes sense.
Yes. And well, I'll tell you, there's a photograph associated to him prominently displayed. So he's watching over the family. Is this in a living space, honey?
Yes. When he passed away, my mom actually had a family friend make a clock of him, and it has his picture, and she has it displayed in her living room.
Right. He also says there's something closely associated to other portraits of other family members, or it's something about family, or says something about family. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Those are the little tidbits he's showing me. And I understand, too, somebody lights a candle on his behalf, or has.
Yes, all the time. We always light candles for him.
Yes, and he's just acknowledging that and sending his love. And I feel he literally takes that very serious about when his picture was prominently displayed over the family. He takes that seriously. But anyway, I feel like a big teddy bear, okay? Big heart.
Yeah.
Jessica, I also get there might be a Michael, or does that make sense?
That's my cousin. He's still alive, Michael. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And is there a connection between the two of them?
They grew up together, yeah.
Okay, and would you please, because I feel like he wants to send a message to him too, because obviously he's thought of by a lot of family members, including this cousin, obviously, and he just wants to say hello because he is there and present. I know that's mind-blowing for a lot of people, but he very much is. And I understand his name's also been passed on to somebody else, a first and or middle name.
Yes. So my cousin Vincent actually named his first son after him, which is Bobby.
Wonderful. Yes. Now, you know he's a guide. Usually when somebody's been named after, they serve as a guide. Okay. Now, who played soccer?
Soccer? My nephews play soccer now, but my brother who passed away, he actually played baseball.
But he's showing me a boy playing soccer.
My brother's son.
Your brother
plays soccer now.
Okay, and I see it's taken seriously. And again, just watching over that and just so excited about that because the kids are taking such an interest in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, he also wants to address, Jessica, I don't know if this is somebody else in the family or it's correlated to you personally, but somebody who is troubled in a relationship, if they separated and or they're considering separation or they did and got back together and things are still on shaky ground. Does this make sense, Jessica?
Yeah, it seems like he's talking about my oldest brother and he's kind of having some troubles in his relationship now.
Yeah, he wants to say from the other side, he's saying it's all love, it's all good, all right? And to remember what's most important. When I saw this family connection and him coming through, I feel like that bond is so important to you guys.
Yeah.
And he wants to get that message across because I feel it's so troubling. But I also want to say there's an association with numbers. And these aren't any random numbers like some people have random numbers that pop up on the clock every time they look at it. But to me, I feel like there are numbers like 444, right?
I've been seeing that number crazy lately.
Okay, do you know that number is an angel number? It means angels are watching over you.
Yes.
So he's one of them. Not to say there aren't others, but I'm just going to say that's a confirmation also to his message and regarding your brother's dynamic, because I feel like that's very important that he wanted to express. All right?
Okay.
It was a pleasure visiting with you, Jessica.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for sharing your time with me. And if you'd like to be a special guest and receive a reading like Jessica, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And while you're there, thank you for subscribing, sharing, and following the show. It is free.